Good morning, man, behind the scenes.
Good morning.
This is like, well, this is going to be coffee or Pepsi talk and Mountain Dew talk with man behind the scenes and Dirt Perfect.
Well, I had V8, now I'm to Mountain Dew.
Well, we have stood here. I finally decided to turn the camera on. We have been standing here for the last hour and a half, reminiscing about the weekend.
Yes.
And how awesome it was.
It was, yeah.
So I guess we should tell them what this weekend was.
Yeah.
So for you guys that don't know, at our local county fair.
But hey, Merry Christmas. That's when you can see it.
I'm going to jump this ahead of the other ones. We're going to be current.
Okay, all right.
I know, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas? Dang, you're giving me some credit. I'm not as far behind as I used to be. You got me off subject. We're supposed to focus here.
You were supposed to be
We had this whole plan about how we were going to focus on this. All right, this weekend at our local fair, which is, let's be honest, not much of a fair. I mean, we live in a small community. We got a small fair. It's a nice fair. It's an awesome fair. There's a lot of things, but there's really no reason for anybody to travel from out of town to come to our fair.
Yeah.
It's for the locals. We had our YouTube meet and greet hangout.
Yeah.
And it was Farmer Chris, which we keep forgetting to put him on all the advertisements. I sent that picture we took, which I'll throw up here if I can think about that picture we took. I said, here's a cool picture because it had the 4-H thing in the background.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, you just got to Photoshop me in. I'm like, oh, we forgot Chris. So we had Farmer Chris.
And he is actually the president of the board.
Yeah, he's in charge of this whole thing. We had Farmer Chris, SOT Metalworks, Junior and Jamie, Officer Hoover, DOT Bear Woodworking, yourself, Aaron Boone, man behind the scenes, which is your actual channel. You do got some videos up. Somebody wants to go watch the old stuff. Mr. Millennial was there. Clinton, Kevin, CNC Equipment was there, and myself. So Clinton, his crew, myself and my crew, and then SOTs. We had just a good little group. Yeah. We had no idea what to expect.
No, we didn't.
No idea what to expect. And you guys, I mean, absolutely blew our mind.
Yeah.
We're estimating, some of you guys are there can comment, we're estimating throughout the weekend, we probably talked to well over 150 people.
Yeah.
And there was people that traveled, what, 11, 12, 14? 17 hours. 17 hours.
And I still think you should give that guy something for that long drive.
I don't want to travel 30 hours to see, or 30 minutes to see you most of the time.
You only got to travel about 5 minutes to come see me.
Oh, that's still too far. But no, Max and Joshua, they traveled from Massachusetts, 17 hours.
Yeah.
And it was so incredible. The whole point of this is it was so incredible to actually put faces with comment names.
Yeah.
Because you guys see us all the time on camera, you kind of know our personalities. You honestly, the whole point of what we do is for you guys to come to work and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Now, I think we do a pretty good job with that because a lot of people knew us and they felt like they were just hanging out with a good group of friends. But on the flip side of that is we don't get to know you guys as well because all we get to see is the comments.
Yeah.
So actually to put some names with those comments was really, it really gives you a perspective from the other side a little bit.
Yeah.
And it makes you appreciate, like, I don't know, it's kind of eye-opening to make some of those connections, like Max and Joshua. They comment all the time. To actually see those in person and you know, put a face for those names and comments. John Warren was there. I hate to start naming people, so I'm going to forget so many. Carl and his wife, CDR SM. Did I get that right? I hope I got that right. Matt Arnold.
Carl and Katina.
Several little kids come through. There's one little boy who come up. I think it was the one that handed us the mugs, made the mugs for us.
That was awesome.
Man, we got some awesome gifts. And that little boy goes, I see you on TV. Dad is the guy on TV.
And then he beats me in kickball.
So, I don't know. It was, somebody's calling. They're going to have to wait. So anyways, long story short, guys, as cool as what it was for you guys to come see us, I think it was equally cool or even cooler for us to see you guys. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, for me, I loved it.
And we've done several of these meet and greets. We've done one in Vegas. We've done one up in Louisville. We've done a couple around, and I'm glad we did it this way because we were able to spend more time with you guys. Yeah. It wasn't a hurry up, rush to the line. We had a set period of time in a booth. We had to get out of there. And I cannot thank you guys enough, man. It just blows my mind that you guys will spend your time, money, and effort to travel. I mean, I'd say the average person probably traveled 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, a lot of 7 to 8, 7 to 9.
A lot of 7 to 8s. And like I said, there was probably, we're going to estimate, I had 100 stickers and they were gone handily. I'm going to estimate 150 people were there.
Yeah.
And It's just impossible for me to remember all the names. I can see all the faces. It's just, I apologize on the names, but man, it was honestly an eye-opening experience for both of us, I think.
Yeah.
And we just want to say how much we appreciate you guys supporting the channel, taking the time to come see us, making the comments, hanging out with us at work. Sometimes carrying this camera around turns into a little bit of a chore.
Yeah.
And that's when your guys' comments and you guys supporting the channel, that's what keeps us going and keeps us filming.
Yeah, yeah.
So it
especially John, me and John, we banter Warren, we banter back and forth quite a bit. So it was nice being able to do it straight to face with him.
So I should have looked this up before I turned the camera on, and I'll get these links in the description to make sure. Carl wanted me to shout out a farm channel. I think it was IP Farms. I may get that wrong. It's a boy getting started up. He was really high on. So let me make sure I get that right. I'll have it up on the screen or have a link in the description. And there was another YouTuber there I met back in Vegas that's getting going. I believe his channel is Indiana Farm Boy. He's got a really cool tall plowing operation.
Yeah.
He's pulling tall plows with four-wheel drive bell trucks, which is pretty slick setup.
Yeah.
So several others, and of course, I think there was the only other two actual YouTubers we had that showed up out of the blue. But and man, I just can't say enough. It was very humbling. Is that a good word to put?
Yeah,
very humbling
yeah, it was.
To see everybody was there, and man, everybody was so nice, so cool. Awesome hearing all their backstories and kind of what they did. You know, how to roll off truck driver, several different truck drivers.
Yeah.
I had a few guys come up to me and asked them what they did for a living, and I said, I ain't gonna tell you, you're not gonna like it. I said, you must be an engineer.
Yeah.
I don't dislike all of you guys, I promise. So it was pretty cool hearing about that, and man, everybody's got a story. Ours is just out there for everybody to see.
Yep.
But it was pretty cool hearing everybody else's story for a change instead of them hearing our story. I don't know. Blows my mind.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind that many people would travel that far to come to our county fair.
Yeah.
To see us, because we did have a good motocross race Friday night.
Yeah, really good.
I think some of you guys got to see that, but unfortunately the tractor pools got completely washed out. So unless you liked walking around looking at farm animals, there wasn't a whole lot else there to do. So we definitely confused the local crowd.
Yeah, yeah. they were a little confused and mind boggled on what was going on right out in front of the building.
No idea what was going on, which is because we're just normal people to them running around the community. So that was a little bit interesting to see the locals' reaction. They had no idea what was going on. But guys, I don't want to drag this on too long. Aaron and I were sitting here talking about it, just kind of reminiscing about the cool people we met, different stories, different backgrounds. A lot of people asking you about bull making.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd pop the camera on here real quick and tell you how much we appreciate the people that took the time to come out and see us, how much we enjoyed it, because honestly, I think we enjoyed it as much as you guys did. Like, we enjoyed meeting you guys as much as you guys enjoyed meeting us. I know that sounds crazy, but it was really cool to put faces with those comments and those names.
I probably enjoyed it more than some of them, just because of the fact is I've been talking to a few of these people and never got to meet them, so it was.
What's Clint always say? Every time somebody sends them a Facebook request, they've always got one mutual friend, and it's you.
It's me.
His internet connection's not the best, so he's not in the YouTube comments as much, but he makes sure he makes up for it in the Facebook comments.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling them, so the reason I'm not on there as much is because used to, when you'd be doing videos or something, I'd be sitting down in my recliner down in the shop, and I'd have time to go through and check the comments and everything.
Still Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but now it's like ball practice. So
you need to get my Pepsi out there that Joshua gave me.
Oh,
so, got that in the cooler. So, all right, guys, before we let you go, if you were not able to make this meet and greet, the next one on the list. So yeah, Joshua. He got me this. He got me a Big Point Pepsi with a special 6.
So that can's getting saved.
That can's getting saved. That's not going to keep me from drinking it. You know what? We're going to pop that thing open right now. I got my Pringles too. You got your Starburst.
Starburst.
Awesome gift. So
got all the yellow ones pulled out for you. I get the rest of them.
But if you guys missed us in Tell City, I'm not for sure if this is going to be an every year event. This may be a biannual event or something. It does take a lot of effort from people. I don't want to burn everybody out. But if you weren't able to make this one, myself, Chris Let's Dig 18, Matt from Diesel Creek, and Clint, and then the crews, We should be in Louisville, Utility Expo. I think it's September 26th. Excuse me. We'll be up there doing a big meet and greet at the Utility Expo. Not for sure of the location of all the details, but I promise you guys we will be there. I think Matt Diesel Creek, Clint's confirmed, Chris is confirmed, and I'm confirmed. And then, of course, I travel with all my people. So
I'm still on the History Channel, but that's the date that I overheard somebody. I guess you've already said something about this date, but that date, what pops in my head is somebody said, well, I'll see you September 26th or whatever. Yeah, okay. I had no clue what they're talking about until now.
He's on a need-to-know basis.
So, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I'll tell you now, you'll forget. So I gotta tell you.
You got to tell me the day before.
You're on the 30-day plan.
Hey, you tell me a week ahead of time, you tell me the night before, and I still show up late for the meet and greet.
You got a lot of stuff going on that day. So. But no, guys, we just, I think this warranted its own little thank you video, because I want you guys to know how much we appreciate and enjoyed meeting you, and how much we appreciate you guys taking the time to come see us.
Yeah. And doing this video right here just got me out of an hour's worth of work, so I really appreciate it.
The problem is you took an hour out of the cool part of the day.
Yeah.
We would have been thinking we would have did this at the end of the day in the shop.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to go to work. Thanks to everybody who showed up. If you weren't able to make it, keep Utility Expo in September in mind. We'll be up there as well. I believe it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday show. Whatever we do, we'll either be on that Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll get you more details as they come around. So. Cannot thank you guys enough. Thanks to everybody at the Fair Board for making it happen. Thanks for everybody that traveled in. Thanks for all the other YouTubers that participated.
Yep.
And I think I'm out of thanks. I think it's time to go to work.
All right. Chop, chop.
All right. Thank you guys.
See you guys.
Come by.
Man behind the scenes rule.